Have you ever felt like you're just spinning your wheels? You know, you're busy all day, every day, but you're not actually getting anywhere? Well, there's a common trap we all fall into when it comes to time and ambition. Today, we are going to unlock a super powerful framework from the personal development pioneer Jim Rohn, and it's a plan that can completely transform your life in just 6 months.
Okay, so here's the core idea. We tend to totally overestimate what we can cram into a single chaotic day, and then we feel defeated when we, of course, don't get it all done. But, and this is the real game changer, we hugely underestimate the incredible transformation that is possible in just 6 months. That's 180 days. Seriously, that is enough time to fundamentally change the entire course of your life.
So let's just pause for a second. I want you to really think about this. If you change nothing, like you keep the exact same habits, the same routines, the same mindset, where will you actually be 180 days from now? Still in that same job? Still dealing with the same old problems? This question right here, this is the starting line for everything we're about to talk about.
So why 6 months? Why that specific number? Jim Rohn called this the sweet spot of what he called realistic urgency. And it makes so much sense when you think about it. A year feels so far away that it's easy to put things off. A single month is usually too short for real, lasting change. But 6 months? Man, that's close enough to light a fire under you, but it's also long enough to build something truly significant. It creates focus, not panic.
This quote, this one's a tough but really necessary truth. You know, standing still isn't a neutral position. It is an active choice. Every single day that you don't change your course, you are actively choosing your current destination. Just reframing it like that puts all the power right back in your hands.
All right, so how do we actually do this? The whole plan is built on 3 really powerful pillars. And we're going to start with the foundation, designing your mindset. Before you can even think about changing your world on the outside, you got to build the right architecture on the inside.
Let's break down what that architecture looks like. First up, clarity. Saying I want to be happy is way too vague. You got to get specific. I will increase my income by 40%. See the difference? Next, philosophy. This is basically your personal constitution. It's how you decide to react when things inevitably go wrong. Then we have standards. Your life today is just a reflection of what you're willing to tolerate. To change your life, you have to raise your standards for yourself. And finally, gratitude. And this isn't just about being thankful, it's a real strategy. What you focus on expands, and appreciating what you already have actually attracts more of it.
This quote is really the heart of Pillar 1. Any external change you want has to start with internal growth. You don't just wish for things to be easier, you get to work on becoming better.
But look, a powerful mindset is just the starting point. It's pretty much useless without action, right? So that brings us to Pillar 2, building the system. This is where we translate that internal vision into real-world daily practice.
Now, this system isn't about these massive, heroic efforts. Nope. It all starts with something that feels almost too small, a commitment to improving just 1% every single day. It sounds insignificant, doesn't it? But just wait. Let's see what happens when that simple 1% meets the power of 180 days.
And this is the magic. That tiny 1% improvement, it doesn't just add up. It compounds. It builds on itself day after day after day. Over 180 days, you're not just 180% better, the growth is exponential. Your progress literally starts to accelerate.
Here's a super concrete example of that system at work. Just commit to reading 10 pages of a good book each day. It's so easy to do, but it's also really easy not to do. If you stick with it, in 6 months, you've absorbed the wisdom of 6 or 7 life-altering books. I mean, that alone can change everything.
So your daily system has 4 parts. First, goals that stretch you, that scare you a little bit, broken down into daily steps. Next, rituals, because consistency is what builds momentum, not these one-off heroic efforts. Then, focus, ruthlessly cutting out distractions so your energy goes exactly where it matters most. And finally, discipline. This is the bridge between your goals and actually achieving them, especially on those days when motivation just decides not to show up.
And this, right here, is the real secret of Pillar 2. The goal isn't to chase success. The goal is to build a system that transforms you. You become the kind of person who naturally attracts the success you want. Like Rohn said, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. So you've designed your mindset, you've built your system. But here's the thing, you don't exist in a vacuum. The final pillar is all about actively curating the world around you. You have to shape your environment, the people, and the places so it fuels your growth. Because your environment will either inspire you or it will expire you.
This is probably one of Ron's most famous principles, and for a really good reason. I mean, think about it right now. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Their attitudes, their standards, their conversations, they are literally shaping who you are becoming for better or for worse.
So your mission over the next 6 months is simple, but it's definitely not easy. You need to identify the people who inspire you, the ones who lift you up, and intentionally increase the time you spend with them. And at the same time, identify those who just drain your energy. You have to systematically, strategically decrease your exposure to them. And that's not being rude. It's a conscious act of self-preservation and growth.
And beyond people, this means designing your physical space, your home, your office, to actually energize you. It means building in accountability by sharing your goals with someone who's going to hold you to them. And it means investing in yourself. Formal education will make you a living, but as Ron said, self-education can make you a fortune.
So, there it is. That's the 3-part blueprint. Design your mindset, build your system, and curate your world. You now have the plan. The choice to actually pick up the tools and start building, well, that's entirely yours. And the best time to start is always, always now.
And as you get started, just remember this key idea. The goal is never perfection, it's progress. We are literally wired to be happy when we feel like we're moving forward. It's not about reaching the finish line tomorrow, it's about taking that one step on the right path today.
This is the ultimate takeaway. An amazing life does not happen by accident. It happens by design. It happens when you decide to stop waiting for chance and you start initiating change.
Just let this one sink in for a minute. These next 180 days, they're going to pass no matter what. They're going to tick by one day at a time, guaranteed. Time is the constant. The only variable is what you choose to do with it. So we end right where we began. 6 months from now, you will arrive somewhere. You will have a story to tell. So is it going to be a story of discipline and progress and transformation? Or will it be a story of more of the same? The entire next chapter of your life is hidden in your daily routine. So what story will you tell?